Hi, this is Jeff from SimpleForexSystem.net with a new video. This one is about Cynthia Macy's color ribbon surfing system. I know a lot of you that are watching this are familiar with Cynthia. She's one of the good eggs of Forex trading. If you bought any of her prior material, or at least seen it in action, you know that she's actually a real trader. I mean, she knows what she's doing when she puts these systems together. You can generally go sight unseen and grab one without any worries because you know you're actually going to get something that's quality. She's just a good person to learn from. So a few weeks ago, probably maybe 3 weeks ago, she got in touch with me and sent me this method, sent me the whole package, and asked me to go ahead and review it. And if I felt it was of any value, to please, pass along a recommendation to people that are on my mailing list or on my YouTube channel or wherever. And it kind of came at a bad time. I had a lot of stuff going on, and so all I really did was throw it up on a chart. First thing I noticed was that it was really busy, a lot of stuff going on in the charts, and I tend to lean towards a lot more simplistic type of trading, and there just seemed to be a lot going on here. And so first thing I did is I started stripping it down, looking at stuff I thought I could get rid of, and trying to make it a little simpler, for me to understand, and maybe just kind of focus in on what I thought was really important. And I used it, and I had some limited amount of success with it. Not a lot, but some. And frankly, I was kind of looking for a reason not to do a video, not to make a recommendation. There was nothing wrong with it, but it just, I just wasn't feeling the love. And a few days ago, we had some really lousy weather around here, and I had the charts up, and my charts and a few others, and I happened to click on her chart, and I didn't have anything going on, so I went back and I looked at her. I went on YouTube actually, and Googled to see what I could find out if she had any training videos on there. And sure enough, there's 4 of them. So I did something really radical. I actually watched the training videos and took some notes. And when I was done, I went back and looked at the charts to see what it was, put the whole chart back on to see what it is I'm supposed to be looking for. And it's like, wow, what do you know? You can actually make money with this thing. This is actually a good system. So I should have just, done the right thing to begin with and listened to Cynthia and just, taken it at face value and watched the videos and learned. But, I'm kind of dense like that. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get with the program. Cynthia, I'm with the program now. So, let me just real quickly go over this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, guys, because she's got 4 really excellent videos out there that you should be on YouTube watching if you're interested in this. But this is just going to be a quick one to show you what just today. Okay, just for instance, just for today. You guys, most of you that have been following me at all know that I'm trading gold. That's really all I want to trade anymore. There's just too much activity. There's too many pips out there to be made in too short a period of time to waste 6 hours staring at the South African whatever versus the Norwegian whatever. Trying to get 5 pips out of the market. That no longer interests me. I want lots of pips fast, and I want to be able to get on with my day. So this is a gold chart. It's a 5-minute chart. Now, in her training video, she recommends 15 minutes, and 15 minutes is great if you've got patience for that kind of trading. Personally, I like things to go a little faster, and with gold, you can certainly get away with that. Okay, you can definitely get away with 5 minutes. I will say one more thing. When you load the template up from her system, these blue and green dots with the extended red lines. There's also some blue lines over here that you'll see. I don't know. I've run it on 3 or 4 different platforms, and I'm having a lot of difficulty getting it to show up on its own with the template. So what I do is I delete that aspect. It's called Cynthia BB. You can see the little name right there. I just delete that out. Then I go to Navigator and drag and drop the indicator back in. It works like a champ. So if you run into that problem, there's your fix. Okay, so right in advance, let's start with that. But what you're looking for is kind of what Ed Nineball used to call the all systems are go trade. You're watching these are basically 2 moving averages, and this is the ribbon in between. Okay, thus the ribbon aspect of the color ribbon surfing. What you're looking for are the crossovers. I changed this line to white. It may have been another color, but I just wanted something to stand out. It may be white. I honestly don't last line, which in my case is white, to cross over the black line, that indicates sell. When it crosses over the black line upwards, it indicates a buy. That's your kind of like your first signal. When you get the crossover, you start looking down here for your entries. She has a color-coded RSI, which is the skinny magenta and lime green line that's running up and down the chart. Magenta is a sell signal. Lime green is a buy signal. She also has these color-coded bars as part of the BB. The blues are not so easy to see. In fact, I'm not sure. I thought I had redone these. I'm not sure if I have. So no, I did not. So here, let me change this. I changed the top one to a Dodger blue. Not a Dodger fan. Sorry, guys. And you can see how it gets lighter here and darker here. These are like a fire engine red right here. These are more of a crimson or maroon or something, so they're much easier to see. What you're looking for, to go back here, you're looking for the line to cross. In this case, it's crossing to the downside. We're looking to sell. This is a 3 a.m. I put a marker in at 3 a.m. I have another one down here at 11 a.m. on the other side, because that's really your hot gold time trading times. So at 3 a.m., you had the crossover about 10-15 minutes later. Okay, so now we're looking for sell signals. The RSI has gone magenta. That's a sell signal. We don't have these red lines yet. I mean, you have one down here. When you get one, that is a sell signal. But these little dots end up being the key right here. Okay, when they go bright green, green means go. That means you trade. When they're not bright green, you stop. You don't trade. Okay, so what you see right here, you've got the line is crossed. You've got a red dot. Your RSI is magenta, basically meaning sell, and you've got your first green dot that says go. All right, that's on this bar. When it closes, you sell. Now here's the genius of the system. This is what I really like about it. All right, when you get into a trade, what you're shooting for are targets. Those are the dotted lines here on the chart. The pink ones are at the big round numbers. The blue ones are 25, 50, and 75 pips away from your pink line. So in other words, every pink line is 100 pips. Every blue dotted line in between is 25 pips away from each line, either the one above it or the one below it. So in this case, you got your first trade right here on gold. When this bar closed right here, it closed at 20 or 1252.94, I think it was. That was the sell. So 1252.94. Now your line here is at 1252.50 for gold. All right, that's 25 pips. Pips are 10 cents a piece, so a $2.50 move is 25 pips. It's only about 5 pips away. Not really a great target to shoot for, because even if you're trading with Traders Way and only have a 2-pip spread, you're only looking at making 2 or 3 pips. But hey, it's a start. So what you're really looking for is your next target will be down here, 25 pips away, and that would be at 1250 even. Okay, so some time passes. This is about, let's see, your entry is right here. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes later, bam, you hit your 25 pip target. And look, you've gone down and hit your second 25 pip target. You have 2 choices. You can either set some, stops, or set some take profit lines to just get yourself out immediately. Or what I like to do, especially if you're going to be trading gold, what you're going to want to do is once you hit the first target, move your stop loss to break even. When you hit your second target, move it to the previous target, and just keep following the target lines all the way down. Now, had you done that today, ignoring the 3 or 4 pips that were right here, you had 25, 50, 75 pips. You would have been locked in at 75 pips when you got down here to plus 100, and ultimately the trade came over here and tapped it and took you out. So I mean, you could have made 75 pips on that first trade. You had a second trade signal essentially that set up over here. Same thing. You're below the line. The ribbons are basically telling you to sell. You've got a red BB line down here. Your RSI is definitely moving into sell territory. And you have a green dot. This is where the first time it all matches up. So you're selling in right here at about 39.40. You're trying to get down here to 37.50. Now that's about 20 pips. And personally, when I get 20 pips, I'm happy, man. I'm done. I mean, that's good enough for me. So what, 5, 10, 15 minutes later, you're down here. You're up about 45 pips. You move your stop to break even. At this point, this never actually got to 37. Yeah, it did actually. It took you out right there at 20 some odd pips. Okay. But you don't really have another trade. So you're up 20. You got what, 75 previously, 20. You're up 95 pips. Again, if you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning, honestly, I never get up at 3 o'clock in the morning anymore. Not even if the house is on fire. Next trade comes along. This one is at about 10 minutes after 9. Again, you see you're below the line. You've got the green dot. You have the red bar with the green dot. Your RSI is magenta. It's telling you to sell. Additionally, if you look down here on the ADX, which is part of it, everything is telling you to sell at this point. So, you got to feel pretty comfortable about this. You're selling it around 31.90. You're trying to get down to 30, so there's about 19 pips to get down here. And you can see what happens. I mean, you get down another 25 and then another 25, and then you come back out and you're taken out here. So it's about, what, 25 and 19 is 44 on top of the whatever you had earlier, 75 and what, 20, 95. And so you got another 40, 135 pips one day, 8 hours. It's not too shabby. That's pretty nice on 3 trades, all of which actually were pretty much into profit immediately and never really gave you any grief. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't like trading gold. You'd rather trade something else. Let me just throw up the pound dollar for today, show you the same thing. Here's the marker from 3 a.m. this morning. I put another one in over here at 11 o'clock. That's pretty much your prime trade times here. You're well into a trade right here, and that's one thing I would say is that I don't like jumping into the middle of trades. Every time I've tried it, I always end up being the guy that ends up without a chair when the music stops. So at this point, I think you'd be sitting here on your hands waiting for a sell signal, which would be the smart move because frankly, you're in this case and in most other cases, as far as I can see, you want to be there close to the beginning and not well after a trade has commenced. So you come over here, you have your first trade. Again, you know the rules. The white line is below on the bottom of the ribbon side. You've got your first red marker and your first green go dot. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's sitting on the RSI, but it too is magenta. It's telling you to sell. You go ahead and sell. You get up about 6 pips, but things don't quite go the way you want. And then the white line crosses over here, so you get out. You get out at 96. You would have been selling at about 93. And actually you're getting out about right here at about 0. So you're out 6 or 7 pips on that one. All right. You don't have a buy signal here yet, even though you've crossed over, because you don't have the blue line. Now you do get the blue lines first right here. This is telling you to buy. Your buy is in right around here. Unfortunately, you're right here on the red RSI. So you skip that one and you come back over here until you get everybody is in compliance. Okay, green RSI, light blue dot, green dot says buy. You're above the line, you buy. You actually saw about 2 or 3 pips profit before it came down here again, crossed over and took you out. Okay, 2 losers in a row. This one cost you about 10 pips. You dumped about 7 on the other ones. You're down 17 so far in the morning. Not so great. Right around here, where is it? Here is your first. Actually, technically, it's right here, although I can't see more than just a sliver of red, so I'm going to use this one so you can actually see it, and it doesn't really matter because the prices are still pretty close to the same. You're going to sell right in here at around 91. Your target is down here at 75, so you're looking for 16 pips. It only takes a few minutes. You get down to 16 pips, you're there. You did get priced down here to another 25, so you would lock it into move your stop to lock in. So you lock in, what did we say it was, about 16 pips, I think. The price moved down again, another 25. So now you've locked in another 25 here. So it's 25 and 16. That's 41 pips. You're now well up on the day. And here we are. This is actually still live trading. You could either think about getting out now with another 12 or 13, giving you 50 or 60 gross minus your 15 or 20 that you lost earlier. So you're still looking at maybe 40 on the day. Or you can hang in and see if you want to, pick up any more. Your call. But anyway, it's a great system. I'm going to put a page up with these videos, and I've got a few more things to say, but I'm just going to put it in writing because I know the video is already too long. So I hope you guys will give this some serious consideration. I've always said that you can never have too many tools in your toolbox, and I think this would be a great one. Uh, and if nothing else, even if you don't pick this thing up at all, still go to YouTube and look for her training videos. In fact, I may try to put them on my page, just so you can see them. You're going to learn a lot from those because she does a lot of talking about why these levels are so important and why they use them for targets. So anyway, I give this thing my highest recommendation. It is a great method. You're going to get some really good useful tools out of it, and you're going to get a very solid trading method out of it. And if you limit your use on pairs that are actually showing some real activity, meaning you're not trading like I said, the South African, whatever versus the Norwegian, whatever. But I mean, stick to the major pairs, stick to the pound dollar, pound CAD, pound New Zealand has been very active. Euro CAD's always really active. Euro yen normally is pretty active. Stick with those pairs, or like I said, just go to gold and make all your pips there in like 2 hours and be done with it for the day. Then you're going to be really, really happy with this. So, Cynthia, you knocked this one out of the park. Great job. And I hope you guys can pick this up. I think you're going to find it to be very much well worth the money. You're probably going to see this on the page. The link will be at the bottom of the page or somewhere on the page. If you're on YouTube watching this, there'll be a link to the page below the video, so go ahead and look for it there, and you get more information that way. Hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.